Attention, passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, the NFL landscape is always changing, and this story is no exception. It's a rumor that has been gaining momentum, and it's about something that could shake up the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys, and the entire league if it turns out to be true. The buzz is that the New Orleans Saints, who are in a bit of a rebuild mode, might be about to make a bold move, trading their star running back, Alvin Kamara, to the Cowboys. Yes, you heard that right. Alvin Kamara, a player who has been a key component of the Saints' offense for years, could be heading straight to Dallas, and that could be a game changer for the Cowboys this upcoming season. Let us take a step back for a moment and analyze what this move could mean for the Cowboys. First off, the Cowboys, as you all know, have been somewhat hesitant in recent years when it comes to investing heavily in the running back position. With Ezekiel Elliott's departure, they've been searching for that reliable, consistent back to complement Dak Prescott and the receiving core led by C.D. Lamb and George Pickens. They've drafted some talented players, like Deuce Vaughn and others, but none have yet proven to be the feature back that Dallas desperately needs. So the idea of acquiring a guy like Kamara, who has proven he can carry the load, catch passes out of the backfield, and make plays in clutch moments is incredibly appealing. But why Kamara? Well, first, let us talk about his recent performance. Last year, Kamara was still electric, rushing for close to 1,000 yards with over 4 yards per carry and catching 68 passes for more than 500 yards. He has a versatile weapon, a nightmare for defenses because he can beat you on the ground or through the air. And with Prescott back from injury, pairing him with a dynamic back like Kamara could take the Cowboys' offense to a whole new level. It's not just about filling a hole. It's about adding a true X factor to their offense, a player who can change games single-handedly. Now, some may argue that Kamara is getting up there in age. He is 29 now, and that running backs tend to fall off around this age. That's a valid point, but it's also worth noting that Kamara has maintained a high level of play, and his skill set is still top-notch. Plus, the Cowboys aren't looking for a long-term rebuild. They're in a win-now window. Bringing in a player like Kamara makes perfect sense because he has still got a few prime years left, and his ability to catch passes out of the backfield adds a dimension Dallas has been missing since Zeke left. Let us consider the other side of the coin, the Saints. They're in a very different situation. From all indications, New Orleans is gearing up for a rough 2025 season. The team is in a rebuild, and their odds to miss the playoffs are heavily stacked against them. According to FanDuel, the Saints have minus 1,250 odds to miss the postseason, which is staggering. This suggests that, even if Kamara performs well, the Saints might be better off trading him now, rather than holding on in a losing situation. They could get a third-round pick in return, which is quite reasonable, considering Kamara's production and reputation. Trading Kamara for a third-round pick might seem like a deal for the Saints after all. They could also give Kendre Miller, their rookie out of TCU, a shot to step up. Miller was a solid prospect in the 2023 draft, and although he has struggled with injuries, he has the talent to be a feature back. The Saints selecting him with the 71st overall pick in 2023 shows that they believe in his potential. Moving Kamara now allows them to evaluate Miller and see what they have in him before the 2026 draft, giving them a clearer picture of what their future at running back looks like. But back to the Cowboys. Why is this move so critical for them? Well, let us face it, Dallas has been missing that offensive spark at the running back position for a while. They've been hesitant to pay top dollar for a running back, and their draft picks haven't quite panned out yet. Drafting Jadon Blue in the 5th round, while promising, doesn't give the same level of certainty that a proven NFL star like Kamara does. If Dallas can land Kamara for a reasonable price, say, a third-round pick, that would be a clear upgrade and a savvy move to bolster their offense. And it's not just about adding a talented player, it's about the strategic fit. The Cowboys are looking to contend in 2025. They've brought in George Pickens to bolster their receiving core, and with Prescott healthy again, they're definitely aiming for a deep playoff run. A player like Kamara could be the X factor that pushes them over the edge. Imagine a backfield with Kamara, Pollard, and the other backs they have defenses would have no idea where to focus. Kamara's ability to run, catch, and make plays in space is exactly what this offense needs. Now, let us talk about the potential impact. If the Cowboys acquire Kamara, the offense instantly becomes more dangerous. They do have a true dual threat at running back, capable of taking over games. Pair him with Prescott, who has proven he can lead a high-powered offense, and you've got a recipe for serious success. The receiving threats of C.D. Lamb and George Pickens, combined with Kamara's versatility, could make Dallas one of the most explosive teams in the league. And don't forget the playoff implications. Right now, FanDuel has the Cowboys at -205 to miss the playoffs, which is pretty close to the odds of other top contenders like the Chicago Bears. But with a Kamara addition, those odds could flip dramatically in Dallas's favor. It would give the team a much-needed boost at a key position, and the confidence that they have a weapon capable of changing the tide of any game. Of course, there are some questions, like how Kamara's age and recent legal issues might impact his availability and performance. But if he is healthy and focused, he is still one of the most dynamic backs in the league. The Cowboys have shown they are willing to make bold moves, remember, when they traded for Stephon Gilmore or signed players in free agency, so acquiring Kamara fits right into that pattern of aggressive, strategic moves to maximize their championship window. And let us not forget the historical context. The Cowboys have a storied franchise, a passionate fan base, and a desire to get back to the Super Bowl. Adding a player like Kamara could be the final piece that turns a good team into a great one. It is about maximizing their talent, exploiting matchups, and taking advantage of the league's evolving landscape. With the NFC East being highly competitive, especially with the Eagles, 49ers, and others, Dallas needs every edge it can get. So what is the bottom line? If this trade happens, it would be a masterstroke. The Cowboys would be setting themselves up not just for a playoff appearance, but for a real shot at a deep run. The combination of Prescott, Lamb, Pickens, and Kamara in the backfield could be a nightmare for defenses all season long. It is a move that makes sense financially, strategically, and competitively. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you think trading for Kamara would push the team over the top? Or do you have concerns about his age and past issues? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the future of this team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, rumors, and in-depth analysis on everything Cowboys. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let us keep this Cowboys family strong. We're on the brink of a new era, and this could be a defining moment for the franchise. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.